Hey there, in this video we're going to show you how easy it is to harvest and grow your own cassava and how important it is to have this staple crop in any tropical food forest. Check it out. So the cassavas are going to get harvested today, and we are flipping some of the beds on this side. So we're just going to clean it up. You can see all the roselle was a lot. There were sweet potatoes in there, but it was so dry, nothing was in there. And this was also full of sweet potatoes, but they weren't in there for long, and there were not many sweet potatoes. So let's hope we have better luck with the cassava. Cassava is a tropical root crop that thrives in warm climate. It grows best in climates with temperature between 77 degrees and 95 degrees Fahrenheit. It's sensitive to frost, and exposure to temperatures below 50 degrees Fahrenheit can cause damage. It requires full sunlight for optimal growth. It should be planted in an area with direct sunlight for most of the day. Let's see all the mycelium. These are the wood chips. Well-drained soil is crucial for cassava. It can tolerate various soil types, including sandy loam and loamy soil, but it does best in well-drained, fertile soils. Cassava requires consistent moisture, especially during its early stages of growth. However, it's crucial to avoid waterlogged conditions. It does not tolerate standing water. Cassava is not overly demanding in terms of fertility. It benefits from a balanced fertilizer. Apply the fertilizer during growing season, but avoid excessive nitrogen, which can lead to lush foliage at the expense of tuber development. Growing cassava in a food forest brings a host of benefits. Its deep roots help break up compacted soil, enhancing the overall health of the ecosystem, and its leafy canopy provides shade for more delicate plants. After about 8 to 12 months of growth, the cassava plants are ready to be harvested. The tubers are usually harvested when the plant's leaves start to turn yellow and fall. Cassava, also known as yucca, is a versatile and nutrient-rich tuber that's staple in many diets around the world. Not only is it delicious, but it's also a crucial source of carbohydrates. So now we cut the roots off of it. We're going to put this in a pot and now regrow it for next year. These stems can also be used for propagation, so we're going to harvest them and try to propagate off of them. Now for the other parts of the plant that weren't used for their roots, we're going to take all of the leaves and we're going to put them in the compost. And this is too green, but towards the base of it, we're going to take the pieces and you'll see what we're going to do over here in the bed. So he completely reflipped this bed. We only kept the pepper. These are all new onions. And there's more peppers and tomatoes. You can see the cassava. They're just planted, and then they'll root, and we'll be able to grow them for next year, and we'll sell them in our nursery. Make sure to check out foodforestfinds.com for our nursery and check us out. Come visit sometime. Here we have some cuttings that are about 2 to 3 weeks old. Cassava needs to be properly processed before consumption. It contains naturally occurring cyanogenic glycosides, which can release toxic cyanide when consumed raw or improperly processed. To make cassava safe for consumption, it's typically boiled or baked to reduce the cyanide content. After the cassava gets peeled, cut, and boiled, it's safe for consumption. and it can be fried, mashed, or incorporated to stews and soups. 8 pounds. So here we are out front of the house, and we have a cassava back there. We have it planted about every 10 feet because you can store these carbs in the ground and harvest them whenever you need them. They don't last long once you harvest them. So you can see we have another cassava coming up. Whenever you harvest them, they don't last long. You have to process them, either use them immediately or freeze them. So we choose to freeze them and then use them. And then we'll just harvest them every so often whenever we need that fresh food to eat. Hope you liked the video. You learned something about cassava. Like, comment, subscribe. See you in the next one.